Hey, Science Seekers, this is Mr. Pfeiffer. We are going to explore another awesome Science Seeker Show special, and this one does feature a couple History Fair candidates. They're going to be talking about a very famous scientist named Nikolai Tesla. They're going to go all over the history about Tesla and why his inventions and what he did was so groundbreaking for all of science and technology. Hope you enjoy this episode.
Welcome to the Shocking Discovery. My name is Azan Salam.
My name is Ram Hajali.
And my name is Tyler Marchese.
Nikola Tesla was one of the greatest inventors of all time. We focus on one of his most influential inventions, the alternating current induction motor. Devised in 1881, worked on from 1881 to 1888, and finally revealed to the world in 1888, it revolutionized current and was a far better way of harnessing the power of electricity than its competitor at that time, direct current. It caught the eye of many people and was a new frontier in the world of electricity. It opened up the possibility of new and even greater technologies to be created. All of this was the fruit of Nikola Tesla's inventive mind. Tesla was greatly inspired by Zeno Theophile Graham's invention of the Graham dynamo, a direct current machine that pioneered the use of industrial use electricity. It was the first to have applications in manufacturing and agriculture. Tesla first discovered the invention at a technical university in Graz, where he's inspired to make it better.
This is a model of the Graham dynamo. This is the most advanced electrical innovation that we have ever seen, and probably the most advanced that we will ever see in our lifetime. The Graham dynamo consists of 30 coils wrapped around a spinning ring of iron that work together to produce direct current. Direct current is the best option for a motor because it is the simplest and most durable way of current. Tesla, you seem especially interested.
Yes, this design is genius and there's so much potential for the future of electricity. I imagine a world where everything is run by it. But what if we make something better? What if we don't just have the electrons flowing in one direction? What if we have them alternating directions? More electrons, more efficiency, no more friction and heat wasting some of the current.
Dream on. You're crazy. That's impossible to do.
Okay, sir.
The year is 1882. Nikola Tesla has been toiling for months trying to improve upon the direct current motors that he had at that time. He had an idea to use rotating magnetic fields somehow to create his idea, which he had for a while, alternating current.
You know what, Nicola? I think that you really need to stop stressing about this idea of yours. It's really affecting your health.
You don't believe in me, Anthony? I really think I can do something here.
Of course I believe you. You're my friend. But you need to give up on this idea. At least take a good break.
I know, that's why I came with you to the city park today. Beautiful evening outside.
Yes, perfect day for a walk.
Wait, I think, here, let me show you. I think I have an idea. Magnets, electromagnetic fields, rotating, and the current can alternate. Imagine the uses, I finally did it.
Wow, this is amazing. Let's go to your lab.
A couple of years later, after developing and patenting his idea to create a motor using alternating current, Nikola Tesla gained more attention for his idea. His ideas were perceived as wild yet revolutionary. His ideas were bought by George Westinghouse for $60,000, or about $1.8 million in today's money. Tesla partnered with Westinghouse to make alternating current more popular. He had an idea to use alternating current to create a motor. Nikola Tesla was invited to speak at the American Institute of Electrical Engineers in both 1888 and 1891. However, his experiments in 1891 sparked his and his inventions' rise to glory. Hello, Tesla. The press is eagerly awaiting your presentation. It's been rumored that you're going to put on a really good show for us using alternating current. Is that true?
Yes, I believe this could change the world. If you'll excuse me, my presentation time frame is now, and I'm eager to get started.
Hold on, you don't need any notes?
I don't need a script or notes. An eloquent speech comes from the heart. Distinguished guests of the American Institute of Electrical Engineers, welcome to my presentation. I want to show you a couple of things about a rather new type of current that I've invented that I believe has some potential. I'm sure you've heard me talk about it a couple of years ago when I spoke in front of you all. I talked about how my alternating current concepts work. Today, I'm here to take it further. I'm going to show you how it works and the science behind it all.
After giving his lecture at the American Institute of Electrical Engineers, Tesla gained more attention for his idea. And Thomas Edison, it caught the eye of Thomas Edison, who is known as the pioneer of direct current. He wanted to discredit his idea as direct current was making a lot of money for his company. He wanted to slander alternating current, and this started the war of the currents. Extra, extra, read all about it. Nikola Tesla presents an interesting idea to the American Institute of Electrical Engineers.
Hey kid, give me one of those.
Sure, Mr. Edison.
What's this lecture? Did the people like it?
Yeah, that Tesla guy says it's a better way to generate electricity. Here it says he used alternating current machines that had 400 poles and it reached 20,000 alternations per second. Here it also says a talk by Nikola Tesla. He delivers an interesting lecture at the American Institute of Electrical Engineers. Everyone's excited to see what he's going to do with this idea. It's going to change the world.
That con artist. Everyone knows direct current is better. It's safer. Nikola is playing with fire. Direct current is like a river, while alternating current is like a torrent.
Whatever, Mr. Edison, pay up. Thank you. Extra, extra, read all about it. Nikola Tesla. After he learned about how alternating current started to become more popular, Thomas Edison took action. For example, he hired a professor named Harold Brown to talk to audiences live and show the danger of alternating current. For example, he electrocuted animals live on stage, such as donkeys and other farm animals. He also proposed the first execution by electrocution. The death was gruesome and tainted the image of alternating current. However, Nikola Tesla and George Westinghouse wanted to establish it as a new frontier in history. They had an idea to light up the entire Chicago's World Fair, starting the widespread adoption of alternating current.
If this works, then the possibilities for alternating current are endless.
And more importantly, people will finally take me and my invention seriously and realize that my inventions aren't just a fantasy, they're a reality.
Wow, this is amazing.
Finally, I hope alternating current will power a new modern society and will be at the core of electricity production.
Yeah, I agree. I don't understand how everyone's buying into this Edison propaganda. I mean, they're the ones who lost the bid to light up this place in the first place. $1 million? Come on.
We did not need that much money because alternating current is much more efficient and cheap. It makes the most out of the electrons by design. It doesn't need a whole lot of copper wire, unlike direct current. It's also really powerful. It's obvious.
You're right. Everyone saw your lecture, and now they'll see you at the World Fair. Surely this will change their minds.
Yes.
After word got out that Tesla's crazy idea, the same crazy idea that was attacked by direct current enthusiasts, lit up the entire Chicago's World's Fairs, people started to pay more attention to his ideas. It started getting adopted more and more until it was fully integrated into modern society. He won the war of the currents. As a result, his idea is all around us in the modern world today. Let's fast forward to the present day.
Dad, I have a question. How does a refrigerator get power?
That's an interesting question. The refrigerator is run by alternating current.
What's that?
Well, you've learned about electrons, right? Alternating current makes sure that those electrons are used efficiently, to make sure that they change directions, and that the current is generated with the most effectiveness.
Oh, so that's how electricity is made. Was it always made like that?
No, before alternating current, there was direct current. which was less efficient because it only went in one direction and lost some of the friction on the way lost some of the electrons on the way due to friction.
Oh, so our Tesla car outside probably runs on alternating current. Was it named after Nikola Tesla?
Yeah, he lived on to make many great inventions, and his legacy lives on all around us today.
Oh, that's so cool. Thanks for telling me.
In conclusion, Nikola Tesla was one of the greatest inventors of all time. We focused on one of his most influential inventions, the alternating current induction motor.
It was nothing short of revolutionary, and was a key stepping stone in changing the field of electricity. It paved the way for alternating current as a whole to be adopted as the best way to harness electricity, outclassing direct current in many ways.
It was very popular, and many people around the world, from its conception to this day, are affected by the idea's ingenuity. It powered a new, modern world fueled by innovation. It was nothing short of a new frontier in history.